Another major, probably the most significant feature I might dare say is say no to mobile phones. No to mobile phones. Oh my God, my child is always on screen. Usually, even if your child is not, in that case, you're a very lucky parent. Otherwise, the statistics say that a young adult typically uses 4 to 7 hours of screen time every day. And this is a mindless expenditure of time. Watching reels, watching undesirable content, communicating unnecessarily on social media, it creates more problems than it does any good. Also, it has a very detrimental effect on mind. It erodes memory. It makes child unhappy. Why? Because always, for dopamine release, you need Facebook, you need Instagram, you need social media, you need approval of others. And the moment you become dependent on that, unfortunately, the psychological health of every person takes a beating. How can we handle this? By one simple solution: no cell phones in the campus. No student is allowed cell phones, and of course, even faculties. During working hours, within classrooms, within sessions with students, no cell phones with them also. Is it not a backward step? Definitely not. It's a greatly forward leap. Our generation is facing this pandemic. Yes, it's a silent pandemic. Lots and lots and lots of undesirable content which is not suitable for a child's age is actually viewed and accessed by a growing child. How do we control that? How do we actually prevent my child from accessing harmful content? Unfortunately, the only way is remove the screen. But there are online classes on screen. Doesn't matter. We have a computer lab. We have a dedicated computer lab which is very well monitored 24/7 by CCTV and by a lab in charge. The child can go and study as much as one likes there. And with so many good IITian faculties, very brilliant ones and very dedicated ones, you don't really have to go online. And still, if you're very keen, we have a computer lab. Use the computer lab and go online and study. But under supervision. Taking away cell phone is nearly impossible at home for a parent. Also, why? Because the moment we remove one source of, time pass or entertainment or whatever we might call it, we have to supplement it with others. Whatever knowledge you were getting, we have computer lab, we have faculty members, they can impart that. Whatever recreational value that cell phone had, if it had any recreational value genuinely, but we replace it by a host of other activities. The campus is abuzz with so many things. You can learn to draw, you can learn to paint, you can learn to sing, you can play an instrument, you can dance, you can play soccer, you can play cricket, you can play volleyball, you can play basketball, snooker, fuse ball, chess, carom, whatever you like. And if you like something else, we'll try to get that also. Ultimately, a cell phone, a simple, cute, small cell phone is replaced by a strength of at least 15 to 20 independent hobby instructors who are always available to make sure that the child is, happily occupied and learning. I mean, if you're playing also, you're learning something. You're learning team spirit. You're learning to understand that you cannot always win. Sports definitely improves health. So a regular sports habit, a very healthy habit can be instilled. A habit of working with other children, a habit of working upon yourself, a habit of taking joy in evolution. That is something we intend to instill in hearts of our children in their habits at Vyas residential program. And we do this in the most creative, absorbing, and exhilarating way.